What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Thank you for joining me on another credit card video. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about the credit cards that I own, my overall spending, and what I use my credit cards for. They may have become worthless. And the reason why I say they may have become worthless is because I have one card that I'm pretty much using for everything. And it makes me upset, right? But then also happy at the same time. Because I like the fact that I'm getting some sort of return. I like the fact that I'm getting more than what I can get with a lot of other credit cards, majority of credit cards that are out there. But I also don't like the fact that because now that I talk about this, I seem like I'm Dave Ramsey, where I'm like, you need a debit card and you need to make sure that you have this debit card and you spend your own money and you don't spend anybody else's money. Because I've always been a fan of credit cards for the fact that you can get rewards back and get something extra. But if you can use your own money and get rewards back, it's like a kind of icing on the cake situation, right? A cherry on top situation. So I wanted to talk about the Crypto.com debit cards and why this has become pretty much my only card and has made other cards that I have in my wallet or in my possession worthless. And I don't really need to use them. So let's talk about that. Guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. And if you guys want to, follow me on Rumble, that link is also in the description. Now, again, I've mentioned these cards plenty of times. I have 2 or 3 videos on this channel talking about the Crypto.com debit cards. And one video has like 10,000 views, the other one has like 3,000, and I can't remember if I have a third one or not. But if not, this is the third one. And I'm sure it's going to do pretty well because it offers something that no other cards will offer, and that's massive amounts in rewards for a debit card, right? And it's just for the fact of being able to use the card. That's where all the value comes from. Now, there's a bunch of other debit cards out there that will give you a percentage back, but none at these levels. I have cards like the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card, the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. I had the Gold card, which I didn't really need anymore. I have the Discover It card. I have the Chase Freedom Flex card. I have the Bank of America Rewards credit card. I have the or not American Express anymore. It's the Wells Fargo, not Propel card, but Autograph card. I have plenty of different cards that give me a lot back. And some maybe more than others, some that I still have to really use, but others that, are now worthless because of this card or these cards. Now, if you don't know about the Crypto.com cards, understand that you're not getting paid back in points. You're not getting paid back in cash back. You're getting paid back in cryptocurrency. So you get all of your rewards through CRO, which is their native token, which honestly, I look at it at a value of $1 a piece, even though they're only at about 8 cents a piece right now, because the value of this increases depending on the use. So if you do hold it, it's like you're getting an investment for spending your money that potentially could have a 10x return for you in the near future. So if you're gaining $100 within the next year, you can now have, or 100 CRO or $100 worth of CRO, whatever. Let's say it's a 10x that you gained $1,000 within this year. And what do I mean by that? Let's go through the different detail within the credit card. If we scroll down here, we're going to see that all the different detail, and hopefully you guys can see it a little bit. Let me see if I can increase the size to this so you guys can see it. But they have 5 different options. You have the Midnight Blue card, which really doesn't offer you anything. You don't get any rewards back, but you get a free card. You're able to utilize it. You're able to have a debit card that you deposit all the money into and you end up spending it. It's something that you have to top off as a debit card rather than just use your bank account to fund it. You end up using your bank account to fund in Crypto.com, but then you use what you have in your Crypto.com app to top off this card, just like a prepaid debit card, because that's what it is. But then you have the Ruby Steel. Now, all of these cards require you to stake CRO, which means you have to stake a certain amount of certain dollar amount of CRO. Now, since I'm already into cryptocurrency, I already have 4,000 that's staked right now. 4,000 will get me 2%. Now you're probably like, 2% is not more than all of your cards. Well, Crypto.com has offered another feature where you can get up to 3% more. And currently I'm getting about 3.75% back on all of my purchases. So if I decided to spend $1,000 on those purchases, whatever I have on the card, that's going to give me $37.50 worth of value within that month. Now, with the Jade Green card, you can only have a cap of $50 that you can gain in a month, meaning that if I spent $2,000 on the card, I wouldn't be able to gain more than that. My first 3 months has no cap, but I've had this card for quite some time. If you had the Ruby Steel card, you can only gain $25 worth of CRO in monthly rewards, meaning that overall you can gain $250, $300 overall in rewards for an entire year. For the Royal Indigo or Jade Green card, you can gain a little bit more, right? You can gain $600 worth of value, double the amount that you can gain there. In the first or in the year, in the second year, in the third year, however long it takes you. Now, my belief is that this is going to 10x. If you are staking for the Jade Green card, holding $4,000 worth of CRO, you get that back, right? But you're also gaining rewards on top of that, gaining CRO for staking that $4,000. And if it does find a way to 10x, you're now at $40,000, which means that you can have the Icy White card, which gives you 3% and also an extra 3% depending on what your rewards plus program is and how much you have in CRO outside of that. Now, with this, you also get Spotify, that will be free. You get Netflix, that'll be free. Amazon Prime, that'll be free, right? You get X Premium, that will be free the first 6 months. And Expedia and all these things, this was just added. But either way, you're getting all these different things and all these different benefits. And I'm like this makes sense to only have this card and put all of these things on this card so I can get these things for free. Because not only right now I'm getting the first 6 months of Spotify, first 6 months of Netflix. That's free. That's a great value. But as this does upgrade, I'll get Spotify, Netflix, Prime, X Premium, all of those different things, and I do have X Premium right now. So the point is, this card has taken over every single slot. Now, the only slot it really hasn't taken over is for, let's say, the 5X categories that I have with my Discover card or my Chase Freedom card or Chase Freedom Flex card. And then also my American Express Blue Cash preferred card. It doesn't really make up for that. But when it comes to me getting, let's say, 3%, let's say when that does run out because it's only up to $6,000, I can now use the Jade Green card and I get 3.75% back instead of using the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card on my grocery spending, right? So it's kind of replacing everything and making my cards worthless. So it's sad, but also not sad at the same time because I'm gaining a lot from this. And technically, not only am I gaining this dollar value, I'm also gaining 10 times that because I believe this is 100%, in my opinion, 100% going to get to a level of $1, and it's currently at a value of 8 cents, which you're going to see at least a 10x, right? So anyways, that's my opinion. I've been a big fan of CRO. I've been a big fan of cryptocurrency, and that's why I hold this card. But it doesn't mean that you guys need to hold the card because it is a lot up front, right? $4,000 to stake. That's a lot. That's like an annual fee, except you get this annual fee back and it grows in value. It's an investment that grows. And because you invested with them, you now gain more CRO in the process. So if you believe in CRO, if you're getting CRO back, I mean, it's a game changer. It's a no-brainer, honestly. So that's my opinion of this. This is the credit cards. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from and what I'm putting forth. But make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to sign up for CRO yourself, I will have a link for the CRO to sign up for the app and check it out for yourself. Get yourself maybe the Midnight Blue card and start working your way up from the Ruby Steel to the Indigo to the Icy White if you want to. But the point is that you're gaining so much, and if you can gain a consistent, let's say 6% with the Icy White or 5% with the Obsidian plus the extra 3%, which would be a total of 8%, that would be huge. However, $400,000 is a lot. I mean, no matter if it grows to that point, it's still a lot. Anyways, guys, hit that like button and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.